week we are at Desperation in Kalamazoo, Michigan. We took our seniors and our college students here. Right now Leland is playing, which I have grown to really, really love. But I've learned a lot so far, just being here with our students and stuff. We leave today to go back home. But I was reading this passage in John chapter 9 that just was talking about my relationship with Jesus and what that should look like. And it's the passage where this man who was born blind was healed by Jesus, and everybody around him is freaking out, not believing that he was healed. And the Pharisees are like, "That's not you." They bring in his parents. They're like, "Is this your son?" They're like, "Yeah." He's like, "How is he? How can he see?" And well, I don't know. Ask him. And all this stuff's just like the funniest passage in all of Scripture. But the best verse of it is so well known, and I just love it so much because it's 5 in chapter 9 of John. It says this is the man that was healed. He says, whether he is a sinner, talking about Jesus, whether he's a sinner, I don't know. All these things he's been questioning, is he this, is he that, is he that? And finally he's just fed up and he says, whether he's a sinner, I do not know. One thing I do know, that though I was blind, now I see. I was blind before, all I know is that I couldn't see before, and now I'm looking at you in your face, and that's all I know. And it's so cool at this conference, because at this Desperation conference, because I'm learning about these lyrics that the Desperation band actually sang yesterday. It says, "I won't be found all right. I won't be found satisfied until I find who you are. I won't be found all right. I won't be found satisfied until I find who you are." And I love that because I realize that not until I find out who God is can I find out who I am. And that's just been such a progression since even I was in high school, of finding out who I am, God, and who you are. And the older I get, the more clear that becomes in my life, to where I can't give you details sometimes about all that God is doing in my life, but sometimes all I can say is, all I know is before I was blind and now I can see, and that's really it. And I just think that's a really cool thought, to realize that the only two problems I really have in all of life are just sin and death. And if I can see that God has handled both of those, then what else do I have to worry about? Why could I not live with joy? Why could I not live with peace and comfort and love? And so God's just teaching me a lot about that, and it all came from John chapter 9 and the Desperation conference the past couple days. So I just thought I'd share that with you, and we're going to head home this afternoon, and I'll just catch you later. Peace!